There's this AI thing going around that I just got to talk about. Saw a thing online that's just got it sitting on my heart even more. AI just it bothers me. I think about it a lot. I don't think I like what I'm seeing. I saw this thing headline saying that Amazon is going to be cutting 14,000 corporate jobs over the next, not very long, but, you know, not too distant future. Um, and they just outright say that they are replacing those jobs with AI. And this isn't the only instance I've seen of this. I've been seeing this trickle in more and more online and on the headlines, and just I just see white collar corporate America just getting gutted because of AI. And I'm a blue collar guy. I don't really have a dog in that fight, but for my whole life, decades, right? All you ever hear during the political debates, the primaries, is you shipped all the jobs overseas. No, you shipped all the jobs overseas. They argue about it just nonstop. But the fact of the matter is all the blue collar jobs, the a huge swath of them since the 90s, all got shipped out to foreign countries. Blue collar America has just been decimated, just destroyed. And now AI's coming on the scene, and there goes white collar America. And this is just not good. We need to be bringing blue collar jobs back, and we need to be saving white collar jobs. To me, I understand the necessity of it. I get we need to compete with China and our adversaries. They're putting AI on the scene, and we need to compete because they want to take over the world, and we need to be able to stop that. I understand all that. So I really understand it for strategic purposes and for the military, but I don't understand why it's just taking over the private sector completely unchecked and just at the behest of these big companies. Just, hey, 14,000 people are gone, we're replacing them with computers. This is just extremely concerning. It's wildly anti-human. That's one of my big things. Like, okay, Amazon, Coca-Cola, all these companies that have just gone and replaced all these jobs. Okay, now you've got AI running everything. Um, who do these corporations think is going to buy their product when everybody's in poverty and there's like 10 trillionaires? This model, this economic model that we're trending towards, for one, I don't see how it's going to work at all. I just don't see it. And we have crises and epidemic, mental health crises and epidemic up the wazoo. No one's happy. People are just nihilistic. There's just such cultural rot going on right now because of everything, I believe, because of everything we've already done to remove the humanity from our culture. And by just throwing AI onto the scene completely unchecked, I don't see how this is going to make any of our problems better. And what's the plan here? So AI is going to do everything for us, and we're just going to sit at the house all day? And do what? A lot of times you'll hear like older people talk about the third space. You know, you had work, you had home, and then you had the third space, church, rec sports, whatever. You had this third space aside from home and work that you did with some of your spare time. We've eliminated that. You know, nobody goes to church anymore. Nobody does anything. That is basically gone. Now everybody's working from home. So it's like we've gotten rid of the second and third space. Now home is just the third space. Everybody's just sitting at home, and it's not good. I don't see how this is good. So you're supposed to just sit at home, live on the dole while AI does all the work for us, and not going to have any friends, right? If people don't have friends now, they're definitely not going to have friends in this utopian nightmare that we're just cascading towards. So you're sitting at the house doing nothing. I was telling my wife about this, giving her this scenario, this nightmare. You know, you're sitting at the house doing nothing and you decide you want a biscuit. So you get in your car that drives itself, go down the road, all the semi-trucks are driving themselves, go to the McDonald's or Hardee's or wherever you like your biscuits. Pull in there. It's just a building, no one working in there, just machines. Tell the automated menu what you want, pull up. Machine spits your dry biscuit at you. You leave and you go home. You've got your biscuit and you haven't interacted with anybody. And my wife goes, no, your biscuit will just get delivered to your house. So it's like, okay, well, guess, you know, instead of at least going outside and breathing some fresh air and leaving the property, you're not even going to leave the property. Just sit at the house. I don't see how this works. And this goes into my last video, right? About how I talked about the importance of owning your car outright, owning a car. You know, I talked a lot about like owning a car that you can mechanically keep functioning, keep on the road, but it's also hugely a financial thing. When AI takes over everything, which is basically going to happen, it's getting exponentially better. When AI takes over everything and you lose your job, we all lose our jobs. Even if you think you're in a safe profession, you're like, oh, the AI can't do what I do. When we're in the thralls of this depression that it's going to cause because nobody's working, you're probably still going to lose your job because the money's just not flowing in the economy anymore. You don't want to be caught with a car payment. I was about to say, you don't want to be caught with a $1,200 car payment, or you don't want to be caught with any car payment at all. You want to be caught with as little debt as possible. You don't want to be caught with your pants down when the bottom falls out from under this thing. That's my big message. Is I do worry about AI. I do think a lot about it, but a big part of this, I'm kind of hitting on two big points that I want to emphasize with this channel. Do everything that you can to prepare yourself. Don't get caught with your pants down. Keep your debt low. Don't spread yourself too thin. And accept the fact that there is nothing you can do about what's happening. That is something that people nowadays struggle with, that you've got to just get it and just move on. The situation's bad. There's nothing I can do about it. All I can do is help myself. Don't be anxious. Don't worry. I know I said I worried about it, but you worry about it lightly, right? You are going to cause way more harm than good worrying. Be proactive. Whenever we're in a situation that is very alarming or very demanding of intense action, I'm very big on clear and concise information with no BS. Speak loudly, speak clearly, and get your point across, right? If you're on a boat and it's sinking, same exact principles apply, right? We are on a boat that is sinking. So cut the crap out of your life. Do what you can. Get your affairs in order, because it's hard. It's only going to get harder. If it seems like it gets easier, it might. Politically, Trump's talking about lowering interest rates, blah, blah, blah. So we might have one more good economic sugar high. But long term, don't fall for it. Don't fall for it. AI is here, and there's nothing that anybody's going to do to stop it. We need to adapt and just put on the armor of God, right? Be strong and proactive. Heed my warning, heed the warning of so many others, and just prepare yourself, prepare your family. Most people are going to struggle really bad, and you want to be on the side that's not hurting so bad. So I'm in Proverbs again today for today's verse. Proverbs 3:5. It's one you may have heard before. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. Everything that's going on in our lives, every generation before us, every generation to come, does not and will not understand what's happening and what is to come. Through all the trials, wars, problems, you name it. We don't understand it. All you can do is trust in the Lord with all your heart, and do not lean on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to him, and he will make your paths straight. That is everything I said earlier in this video. Those are the tangibles, right? Those are the ABCs, the do's and the don'ts. But the biggest thing, the bottom line is, in all your ways submit to him, and he will make your path straight. That is something that we all struggle with. I struggle with. Oh my gosh, do I struggle with it. I need to improve. I got a long ways to go. Reading the scriptures should humble you. Every time you read the scriptures, you should be reminded how far we have strayed. Even verse 7 is just great too. Do not be wise in your own eyes. Fear the Lord and shun evil, right? You need to do not be wise in your own eyes. You need to view the world and the situation that in through a biblical lens in all things you do. Fear the Lord and shun evil. I just feel like in this day and age, that is just could not be more true. Fear the Lord. The fear of man is a snare. Don't fear man. Man's got nothing. Man's got nothing over you or I. It's the Lord that we answer to. We will answer to God alone. So that's kind of my rant for today. AI, not good. I'm not liking it. There's some benefits to it. Very few. Not a lot. It's a very fascinating technology, but I don't think it's good for us. I think it's anti-human. I don't like it. So if you have something on your mind, something on your heart, pray about it or drop it in the comments. Definitely pray about it. Drop it in the comments. I'll pray for you. Pray for me. I could use it. All right. Thank you, each and every one of you, for watching, and God bless.